That's James's fancy keto waffle, and it's made with lupin flour, and that's his greens, daily greens iced tea, and my chocolate mint smoothie. Mine has psyllium in it. He's going to talk about that book, and we're going to talk about nostalgia, Blake 7 Series 2, and I gave Earthquake the bottom of the stack. Now this waffle, what I did is I mixed the greens, daily greens mixed berry flavor in with the frozen blueberries, so that, because there's extra juice, and I tried that this morning. It was excellent, so I think James will really like it. So this is the nutritional information on the blueberries, and that's on the almond flour, and I didn't bring out the information for lupin flour, but it's awesome. And then this is the information on the cream cheese. So even though the lupin flour has very little fat, so this is my outfit for today. It's really awesome. I love it because I love wearing linen. So the linen pants, and this shirt is very soft, so I love it too. I just got it recently for $1.50, and I'm very happy about that. So anyway, James will try the waffle and see what he thinks. Now my waffles that I had this morning, see, I had a headache yesterday, and when I have a headache the day before, like yesterday, I really had a hard time forcing myself to eat. Even later in the day, it was tough. I had to eat and then lay down, and try not to throw up. And I kept it down.
It's tough.
But
sometimes you can do it.
Yeah, so the day after, though, like today, it's still hard.
Well,
and I feel
weak, right?
Weak. I feel like I'm going to pass out and stuff. So I had the waffle, and then we went for a walk, and I'm like, I feel terrible, right? But anyway, so the lupin flour is awesome, high in protein, high in fiber, very low net carbs, and very low, like almost no fat. So, but this recipe makes up for it. So what I did, I got this suggestion from one of my best friends, Google's AI. So then, yeah, Google's AI recommended this recipe because I'd showed you my first attempt at making a keto waffle. Didn't work. So I thought, okay, well, I'll ask Google's AI, and I wrote it down. And Google's AI didn't give measurements for stuff, but you can just pour it right out of there. Okay.
I can?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just dividing it up.
Oh.
So it doesn't get on the plate too. So thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah. So anyway, they didn't say how many eggs to put or whatever, and it didn't call for any water, but I put some water in. So that'd be a lot of eggs, just to keep it moist. And I used a half of a container of cream cheese, and that made 4 waffles. So I made the first ones just with egg whites, and then I realized, oh well, I'm not going to have quite enough, I think, for even 3 waffles. So I think I would have had enough for 3 waffles. But then I decided, okay, well, I'll put the egg yolks in, and because James likes eating the yolks anyway. So his has the yolks. Mine did not this morning.
It's the yellow egg.
Well, it's yellow anyway from the lupin flour.
It is kind of yellowish.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful color. For
especially
the lupin flour makes an awesome looking.
Well, what makes it look really special?
The blueberries. The blue against
purple,
yellow.
blue.
Yeah. But James will have a bite and let you know what he thinks. And I thought it tasted amazing this morning. But I mean, 1 waffle is really too big of a meal for personally, because it's a very filling waffle.
It's good stuff.
Good. Glad you like it. So my smoothie has psyllium in it today. And I guess, do you want to talk about the waterfalls first? You don't. You want to eat first? Okay. Well, all right. Then I will talk about this. I'm surprised I was able to get such an awesome meal done today. Anyway, earthquake. I'm going to get rid of this one off the stack first. It's on the bottom. Charlton has to.
I enjoyed it a lot more than Pauline did. I even guessed the year. Right? I could have guessed it. Maybe the month. 1974.
Yeah, and a lot of 70s cocaine chic women.
Even Victoria Principal, was she? No, the one was Genevieve Bugeaud. Really sad because she always had a round face.
Yeah, and that's
looks as though she was trying
when people naturally have a round face, then they tend to slim down to try to make it oval because they call oval the perfect face shape. Oh, don't tell teenagers that. Oh,
I think
dear.
round faces are the best. Like Genevieve Bugeaud used to be just awesome looking in my book. And doesn't Victoria Principal have a fairly round face? Anyway,
you see it in Hollywood all the time. People with round faces stick thin and lose all the curves because they don't want to have round faces.
It's just wrong.
More oval, right?
Anyway,
perfect face shape. So we're told.
Anyway, Charlton Heston doesn't have to worry about that. Had a kind of a craggy face.
No.
I hope he's still around.
But I mean, you watch the 70s stuff again and again. Very, very, very slim. Slim women. Like that.
Too slim. Worse than the 60s. The 60s only got that way around 67.
So, anyway. And there's a lot of slim women today. You know, I watched CSI faithfully.
Sarah Seidel.
Sarah Seidel. She has not only the round face, but kind of not a lot of change between the waist to hip. So, like Angelina Jolie.
Poor Angelina Jolie.
And it doesn't make the form look better when they lose the weight. The waist isn't going to get relatively smaller.
It makes it worse.
Yeah. But you see it again and again. They do it again and again. They get too thin when they have the bigger waist like that. And when they have the round face as well. Boy, it's just, they like to lose that weight. And I guess it's they would lose it for a reason. It's because that's the way you like to see them. Or
the majority of the folks out there. Hopefully most of the people that
it's just sad.
Watch our show are better informed and stuff like that.
Anyway, that's kind of weird.
Is it?
My chocolate thing. Today what I did is I put the iced tea flavored greens in it to sweeten it up instead of just putting stevia in. Because like I was mentioning before, I'm doing the keto thing on the cheap as much as possible. I'm looking for the clearance stuff, so 75% off or better. And so yeah, it's tough to find the like pure ingredients like the stevia, right? For 75% off or better. But finding like a mix with it in it, I can do that, but it tastes a little weird. But I'll do it. Weird, but I'll get used to it because I'm not going to go pay regular price for stevia. So, and the mint's good, especially when I'm eating stuff like lupin flour. Really high fiber. Awesome. Awesome for keto. And, I mean, that tastes good. And it really held together in the waffle iron. I was so
It's just
impressed.
like a regular waffle.
It's so beautiful.
Only better.
Only better because of the color. So, I am sold on that. It's wonderful. Wonderful stuff. So, I don't really know what to say about this movie. It's pretty bad. I've seen worse. And
I've seen way worse.
I can see that they would have poured a lot of money into it at the time.
Well, they were very
So,
proud. You could tell it was special
collector's
effects.
edition, yeah.
Yeah.
And they gave you an extra
20 minutes.
20 minutes in the film, which is like,
Sparrows.
please don't. Give us maybe 20 less rather than 20 more.
It's amazing how well I estimated the time, though.
Yeah,
Because I was saying 2 hours, and it was 2 hours and 2 minutes, right?
But they had a lot of stars in this.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Ava Gardner, Lauren Green.
no one ever accused her of being a great actor. Same thing with Lauren Green. Same thing with Sharp Naslund.
Yeah.
Except he accused himself. And Victoria Principal, she's there.
Yeah, but it's like so many times you're watching this and you go, what'll they do? Oh, the stupid thing. Always the stupid thing. You know?
Yeah, like if there's
Like,
an earthquake.
If
Los
the city
Angeles,
planners are this
don't
bad,
send anyone down
or
to the
whatever,
third
city
level
officials-
of a basement.
Yeah, exactly. Why? Why did you do that?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of silliness in this movie.
Yeah, mainly writing problem.
Yeah.
I think it was a big event way back in the.
Yeah, it
70.
probably was.
I think they'd had an earthquake in the LA area around 1970. Sometimes people's ears perk up when something like that's
Yeah.
been in the news fairly recently.
So maybe it's useful to watch this just to go, that's not what you do. You don't go into the basement. You don't take the elevator.
Oh man,
Who would do
elevator.
that?
Wow.
You know, so there's a lot of things that, yeah, don't do that in this movie. I don't have any more to say about it. Blake 7.
And don't do movies like that.
I haven't watched the last episode yet.
And maybe
but
it'll improve enough.
I don't think it's going to rise any higher in the stack. But it took me a long time. If you remember when I did the first Blake 7 series review, it's taken a long time for me to actually get to the second series. And we were watching some bad stuff that was making me miss Blake 7.
Oh, that's
Really?
bad.
For a while there. So I stuck this on and got watching it. And it's really slow.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't help this. It's written to be slow. It's not very exciting. It's a lot of drama and it takes a long time. There's a story there.
Story.
But yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Star Wars kind of story. You know, they're up against the Empire kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But
It seems more like Star Trek.
it does. Only, I mean, this came later than the campy Star Trek stuff. But this has the campiness, but it's like, okay, well, Star Trek already did that before you, so kind of a ripoff. But then you think, well, this kind of Star Wars came after this, so Star Wars was kind of a ripoff of this in a way. But yeah, this is really boring. The acting is bad, really bad. So when you have good actors, that'll speed up a show. It'll keep you, keep the show rolling along. But when you have bad actors, wow, it slows it down. It slows it to a crawl.
Like a soap opera.
Yeah, and it is
Daytime
dreadful that way. So there's some interesting things like, as the story went along, at first I really hated the character Avon, and then he became really the only one that interested me as the story went along.
Is he the one that's kind of like always sees the downside of things?
Yes.
He's actually a pretty good actor.
I don't know if he's a good actor, but the role is
Well, it might be that.
interesting.
Who knows?
He's sort of he's almost like a Spock character.
Yeah, except not as sweet.
Yeah. Not sweet at all.
I'd call him a
but
bombhead. But
he's the guy with the brains on the ship.
All two of them.
Yeah, and I don't like the way that Blake is a dictator.
Yeah, ridiculous.
But
I mean, it was
who made
ridiculous
him
when
boss of the ship?
I know. It was ridiculous enough when you had James Tiberius Curtis
Yeah.
strutting around.
But anyway,
That was maybe 10 years before.
yeah, this is some bad BBC stuff. But I did like the what's the guy's name? Oh, he's the bad guy. Can't remember his name. I think it started with a T. Don't know. Anyway, the bad guy.
The
Who's
names seemed
following them.
ridiculous. I couldn't make any sense
I
of
don't
them.
know. Stupid names. But the bad guy who's been following them with the eye pouch.
I haven't seen enough of it to actually see the bad guy.
Okay. Well, I think it's the second to last episode. I think I just saw it, but anyway, he flips open like a cell phone, basically, and it's huge. It's like it's a huge box in gray, and flips it open like one of those little, yeah. Basically, it's kind of funny. So there's some kind of funny things, but not enough. And the special effects are really cheesy, like maybe cheesier than the old Star Trek stuff.
Well, he
It's
wouldn't have
really
as
bad.
much money. So that's one of the things I like about it.
Yeah,
Campy and cheesy.
yeah. So, an evening of nostalgia with Annie Lennox. This started out really strong. The middle, maybe not as good, and then the end, not very great at
I
all.
would say disappointing.
Very disappointing
As
at the end,
opposed to lousy.
Yeah.
It's just you expect more from her.
Yeah,
You've got a voice
exactly.
like that.
I
And the
don't-
material was big selling and stuff like that. She decided to do Eurythmics kind of things
Yeah, she
on
did.
piano. What?
Yeah, and just her and her piano doing that, and it's really the stuff isn't. It's not really piano pieces, you know.
No.
It's not interesting enough for that, and so she had a whole bunch of musicians, some backup
Small
singers,
orchestra
whatever.
almost.
Yeah, for most of it.
Mhm.
And then at the end, it's just her and her piano. And so basically she's doing covers of everything. And even the stuff at the end, it's her doing covers of her
Well, the
of
Eurythmic
stuff, right?
I don't know if she
And
does any of her
she did a
solo stuff.
bad job.
Not
the-
that good. No.
The stuff that the other covers that she did were awesome. Some of them were better than the originals.
Hmm.
So I can't, I liked her version of Strange Fruit. It was very different. Georgia on My Mind, that was great.
Yeah.
So-
Ordinarily, I don't like that song.
Yeah, well, she did
Especially,
an awesome
I think
job.
Ray Charles had a hit.
But, yeah, at the end,
Well,
no, it was terrible. And when the audience, they'd stood up,
I've
and then,
never seen this.
yeah,
Go
this
for
was
it.
the only time I'd seen this too.
Mhm.
They stood up, and then she started, she was
One of the
playing, and then
hits.
they started sitting down, and she said, no,
Well, you
don't
can-
sit
you
up,
can-
stay up,
Yeah, well,
you know, and it's like, no,
You,
as a musician, that's your job to move the crowd. You don't tell them to stand up. If they're sitting down, you're not doing the job.
at the end of a concert,
Yeah.
maybe you want
You
them to
want
sit
them
down.
standing up at the end. You want them going, oh, yeah, you know, you want encore. But, hey, you're not giving it to them. Not with
what they
Sweet
wanted,
Dreams.
yeah.
That was dreadful. You needed to have the backup singers help you with that. Man, what was she thinking? I mean, she didn't have that
Hold your
hold
head
your
up.
head up part, so there
Isn't
wasn't
that,
the change.
voices going back and forth?
Yeah,
No, I think it was her singing them.
Yeah.
The different parts. But
just get one of the backup singers to do it with.
yeah,
And
kind of
anyway, yeah, totally blew it. So it's too bad because it was so awesome at the beginning. And even in the middle, good. But the end,
When
Having
did
said
she
that-
start doing the rhythmic thing?
right there. So right near the end. Oh, here
And it
comes the rain again. Yeah.
Okay, so the vast majority of actually
Is excellent. Yeah.
Excellent.
And having said what I've said, you might be thinking, oh well, okay, I won't watch it. No, watch it.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the best concerts I've ever seen on DVD.
No.
It's just the
I've seen
end
quite a few.
it's
Actually,
really
love that.
disappointing because it's that great up until, and you're like, how did she manage to screw this end up?
I don't know.
It's too bad.
What my guess was, she was just proving I can do solo what I did with the arrhythmic. Didn't work out.
All
Bad
she's doing
experiment.
is proving that she can't.
Yep.
So, anyway, now, our TV, we have very little sound. So we were very quiet trying to listen to it. And we will, when we have a TV with better sound, we'll borrow this again. It's that good that we will borrow this again. It's definitely worth watching. So, waterfall hikes. Go on, James.
5 minutes.
I don't know, a few anyway.
Awesome book. I thought it would be a little bit thin on the ground because it's been, like a number of waterfalls, less than 200 pages. A lot of it's pictures. But they did a good job. Now, I gotta admit, I'm kind of a sucker for this sort of stuff. I think Pauline is too.
Oh, yeah.
Because the kind of hikes that we like the best,
Waterfall hikes.
all other things being equal, are waterfall hikes.
Yeah.
Especially,
Canyons are great too. But if you can get canyons and the waterfall, well, much better.
So, this is in the Canadian Rockies, and they left some stuff out, but for example, they don't have water. Look at the way it's advertised, right? Now, maybe they'll come
Well,
up
this
with
is volume 2. That's
okay,
why.
there we go. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we already
It's been a
went
while
through.
since
We
I've looked
already
at it.
reviewed
Yeah.
volume 1.
Anyway, this
time
one's, I mean, just look at some of these falls.
I know.
Some
I
of
guess
these
that's why
we've
they
seen.
put out a volume 2, because they're like, oh no, we should have put this one in the volume. And then they just made another.
And the amazing thing is, we've driven by this. We've never seen it. Have to get a little bit off the road.
Yeah.
But there's parking there. So, learn stuff from this. Actually, this one we've driven by, but not right by. It's Nocean Creek. It's one that's several by the Big Bend on the Columbia Parkway. That we've gone by them all. Now, we have seen some wonderful things. Columbia, Icefields Parkway. One time we saw a double rainbow there, and it was below us. Remember? Much of it, the rainbow was below us. Never seen that before because we're way up high. But they do have some very nice pictures. They also have like driving directions, how to get there,
Yes.
hiking directions.
Yeah, I like the first volume for that. Good directions, good maps.
Yeah, they're pretty good maps. Yeah, I've got to say that. I've seen way worse. I've seen
sure.
the occasional better, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, of course, the price is going to be incredible, especially if you're buying it where it's going to be stocked in some sort of tourist location.
Just
Who knows
borrow
what
it
it's
from the
gonna be.
library.
Well, they've got $25 here, but yeah, that's suggested.
If you're in Alberta, even if this isn't a part of your collection, your library's collection, you can get an interlibrary loan from. Yeah, so there you go.
Chinook Arch, Lethbridge Public Library.
Yep.
That's one of the few books that we've got now from
It's a good one. So
It's a keeper.
Well, we can't keep it, but I hope
Yeah,
the
it goes back to the library.
Because I would like
I
to
shouldn't
borrow
say
it
that.
again.
They seem to have a
Again.
policy of retiring the books at age 3. I've heard the people who are
Yeah.
reading
Which
the
isn't
books out.
necessary for the nonfiction stuff.
Yeah.
Keep it.
You know, they're talking about a movie coming up right now, The Odyssey. Guess how long that book has been around?
Yeah.
You know, even a revised dating, it's 2,500 years. So this 3-year policy for superannuating books, it's scandalous. Anyway,
Yeah.
and we pay money for that.
All right, so you have 3 minutes if you want to talk about
3
anything.
minutes.
Do you?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Go there.
I can't believe we didn't take more time.
Oh, yeah, we talked about fair amount.
Gotta
We were
give my
talking
camera
up
a
the
hat.
storm. There we go. Now it's got a hat. It's like, might be able to stay another half hour on the sun. I'm getting sunburned. Anyway, what's some of the stuff I've been hearing in the news, crazy stuff?
I don't know. Nothing interesting except for the woman tasering the guy in the library this morning.
Okay, yeah, let's talk.
That was kind of interesting.
Okay, downtown
Seeing
library.
that.
It's supposed to be
I didn't
for
think
the
that
community.
tasers were legal to carry around in Canada.
Don't think they are. I think the police should be careful about doing these. But yeah, she tased the guy in the library. Did they kind of look like homeless people?
Well,
Maybe not. Anyway, what was the conversation? She was accusing the guy apparently of stealing something from her. He was protesting innocence, and then she proceeded to tase him. And you know, the people that were called in, was it the library people or security people that came in and were trying to balance it off, like they kicked both of them out?
I don't know what ended up happening. I left.
Yeah, but when they initially turned up, weren't they going to check both of them out?
Well, I think so, but they
Seems kind of ridiculous.
Chucked out the woman, and then the guy was still there when I was. So I don't know what happened. But
you know, like
anyway.
it's, if we just got her word, or they just have her word that he stole something from her. She was the one who was aggressing verbally initially, right? You stole something, and then she tased him. Now this has got to go to court. I mean, she's got to be charged and convicted. It's that simple.
Yeah, you can't use a weapon.
We don't even know if she knew the guy.
I mean, who does that?
Anyway, there we go. You know, we got a library that serves the community, but it's not serving the majority.
Well, we got a good waterfall book from them. So that's it.
You can't think of bringing a family into that kind of situation.
That's true.